Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time to continue with my Let's Play of Wasteland 2. This is episode 33, and we are still in the Ranger's Citadel. However, we're getting through the Ranger Citadel, if that makes any sense to you. It's impossible to pick that, or whatever it is that we would do. Anyhow, we are still trying to figure out the jaily thingy that we need to do. Beyond the steel door is a narrow hallway with 4 cells on the left wall. Everything is painted a depressing beige, but it's all spotlessly clean except for cell number 2. The guy inside has made a mess of the place, peeing on the floor, puking on the bottom bunk, throwing his dirty clothes all over the place, and writing F you Vargas on the walls. Now he's sleeping on the bottom bunk and snoring like a chainsaw. Alright, and the jailer, a burly bulldog of a man with mirror shades and a whistle added to the traditional Ranger uniform. Sorry about the smell. I haven't had a chance to hose off the drunk in the cell number 2. What can I do for you? Well, what about Bachowski? Brace yourselves. He's the drunk in the cell number 2, and if you think he smells bad from out here, wait until you're in the same room as him. Boy, howdy. Bachowski, wake up, you sack of crap, and you've got visitors. Who's shouting? Get out of here. Alright, he's all yours, brothers. Alright, let's go talk to Bachowski. What's up, man? What's up? It totally didn't work. I just want to talk to the guy. Come on, guys. Who the f*** are you? I already answered everybody's questions. I got drunk and I got shanghaied. That's the whole story. Got it? Now, go away and let me sleep. Red said we should talk to you. Huh? He did? What for? He said you knew where we could find some rad suits. Sure, I know where you can find some I know where rad suits are. You used to use them to go goop prospecting out in the Canyon O Titan. What makes you think I am gonna give them to you? We could get you out of here. Now you're talking. You get me out of here and I'll take you right to them rad suits. No bullcrap. Then you just look the other way while I take a powder and we're square. Deal? A powder? Alright, just go talk to Officer Buttwipe about getting me out, and I'll put my clothes on. Okay. The Officer Buttwipe. Yeah, I know. It still stinks in here. I still haven't had a chance to hose off Bachowski. Can you release him into our custody? We need him for an impending, not an impending, but a pending investigation. Well, if it's official, then I guess it's okay. To be honest, I don't want him staying in my rig any more than he does. He stinks like a drunk ox. Alright. Well, gosh darn, you did it. You guys are my new best friends. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me see your map. I hit them all. I hit all them rad suits in an old RV west of here. Okay. Rick's RV. Welcome to the squad, friend. Welcome to the squad. Alright. Let's try to get out of here. Is there anything else that we needed to do in this place? I guess not. I mean, that seems to be just about it. We can't get in there. I suppose this dark corridor is the last place that we have yet to discover and or explore. So we shall do so eventually. Maybe not right this second, but yeah, right this second. Who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Looks like Corporal Flintlock Eggleston. Eggleston? Alright. Ancient and balding, with his ranger fatigues hanging baggy on his skinny frame, he wears his long gray hair pulled back in a tight ponytail, and his bifocals teeter on the tip of his nose. What a choice to have to make. Well, I'm glad you saved accent, or nothing I like better than their rutabagas. Now, what can old Flintlock do for you today? Is there anything we can help you with? Well, as a matter of fact, I could use your help. The museum is always looking for interesting relics and artifacts from the past to add to our collection. Recovering that kind of stuff was the best thing the crazies who lived here before ever did. Trouble was, all they wanted was to hide it away. We want to show it to people. Let them cogitate on it? Sure. Why not? Maybe figure out what some of it does. So, listen, if you ever come across anything interesting while you're out on patrol, bring it back to me and I'll trade you for what you found. And I won't give you no junk, neither. I'll set you up with something good. Did you just call us children? Hey, everybody's a kid to me. I'm older than dirt. And you? You just got back from your first patrol, ain't you? Well, then I guess I can call you what I want. What do you think of General Vargas? He's a good kid. Helped us save the world from Finster and base Cochise, robot army back in the old days. And he's been keeping us safe and strong ever since. Love him like my own son. What about Cochise?
Well, back before the apocalypse, it was a military facility, just like this one. Only Cochise was a robot. Research Center.
Sorry, guys. Then somehow, about 15 years back, its mainframe had some sort of glitch, and it started thinking that humans were the enemy. Can you believe it? That darn thing started pooping out killer robots and sending them off to kill us all. And sundry. Sure. Well, the Rangers had to put a stop to that, didn't they? So, we did. Blue damn place to Kingdom Come. Ain't seen a robot since. Finster. Didn't you see his head in the museum? Crazy scientist type. Wanted to kill everybody and replace them with mutants. Started making plagues to wipe us all out. Thank God Vargas and Angie and Thrasher and Hellraiser put him down like the mad dog that he was. How did you get the name Flintlock? Well, the fellows all joke that I've been around so long that the standard issue for a ranger back in my day was a flintlock and coonskin cap. And, well, they ain't far wrong. I got boots older than General Vargas's daddy. Thanks, guy. That wasn't creepy or weird in any way. Ooh, we gained a skill point. What? The statue shows the back of a head with 3 tentacles instead of a body, each gripping a stiletto knife. The opposite side of the head shows the same. A plaque at the base says, "A Ranger in the year of who the cares, Eric Tideman." Okay. Let's see. An almost human head, only the wire sticking out of the neck lets you know that it was never a living man, and that the slightly rubbery look to the skin. Slightly rubbery look to the skin. Can we move, please? There we go. Tisk seems like it was only yesterday, and we can examine this. A small, square piece of plastic colored blue, orange, and white. There are raised letters and numbers embossed on it. Some, or most of the numbers have rubbed off, but you can just make out the letters H, Crusher, Esquire. Well, I suppose. A plastic card with a black stripe on one side and the words Sec Pass 7 written on the other. It has seen a lot of wear and tear. And there's a toaster in need of repair. Do we have the... Nope. We do not. Not even sort of. And then what is this? Ooh. Alright. Sure. Heh. Alright, we're gonna play as some Snake. Apparently we're really bad at it. Let's try it again. I guess we only go after the blue. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Like a boss. And oops. That's right. I'm getting there. I'm winning. I know it. Alright, and bam. And, well, we missed that one. It's unfortunate, but meh, I did it again. I'm a terrible person. Ah, third time's the charm? Nope. How about the fourth? Fourth time's the charm. Alright. Bull, look! I don't want to do that. Oh, poo balls. I said poo balls. Well, you've all seen this game a few hundred times on like every cell phone ever once it started getting applications and junk on it. Oh, you see the mad ninja skills? That's right. They weren't just mad skills, they were mad ninja skills. Those are the worst and or best type of skills, depending on who you ask. If you ask Chuck Norris, he's like, nah, I can kill a ninja with just my beard chin punch nose thing that I have with my face. I don't know. Chuck Norris is strange. It's true. It's true. You know, there once was never such a thing as a giraffe until Chuck Norris uppercutted one. Nope, that's not it. Totally ruined the joke, guys. I'm amazing today. I'm just telling you right now. This is one of my more amazing and totally alert and completely not terrible days. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Today's not actually a bad day. Anyhow, it was, there were no giraffes until Chuck Norris got angry and uppercutted a horse, was the actual joke. So, yeah, delivery might have gotten botched a little bit, but it's still fun. It's fine. It's fine. So I could probably do this for a few 100,000 hours and never fail, but I think it's time to fail. So let's go for broke here. And oh, so sad. Alright, so there we go. 31. Alright, well I could spend days and weeks and months and years and stuff trying to play that and probably succeeding relatively well, but I'd rather not do that. So what is this? While the cannon has been dead for years, its parts seem to be in working order. Someone with knowledge of machines and how to repair them might be able to get the little power flowing. Get a little power flowing. Whatevs. It looks like there's somebody over there, which is probably critically important. Though this shelf is mostly filled with charts, maps, and topographical surveys that may as well be in Venusian, a few interesting titles stick out. Alright, what's up? What's up, man? There's no getting around it. Despite the bathrobe and slippers and the high-tech artificial leg, this guy is intimidating. Fat, yes, but there's also a lot of muscle under all that padding. And he's 6 if he's an inch. Okay. Also, his fists are the size of canned hams. And he looks creepy in general. That is a disturbing photo. Yeah, I know, you're the new recruits, heroes of the X, etc., etc. Well, I don't do the tour. Flintlock does the tour, I just do maps. So unless you got questions about maps, talk to him. Thanks. Maps. So what's so interesting about maps? Keeping accurate maps is an important part of the ranger's job. Knowing locations and distances to towns, oases, resources keep our communities alive. We also need to put new places on the map when we find them. Catalog who lives there, and if they're a threat. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be getting back to it. The tour? There's a tour? Every time Vargas brings new recruits to the Citadel, they always want us to show them around the museum. Well, I don't have time for it. You never pay any attention anyway. Oases. There aren't many places to find drinkable water out in the desert, so we try to keep the maps as current as possible about which are pure and which have run dry. And no, I'm not giving you a map. Part of becoming a ranger is finding water for yourself. We had to do it in my day, you'll do it in yours. So we should keep an eye out for new places. We are always looking to expand our knowledge of the world. Write down all the places you visit on your travels, and when you come back to base, I'll reward you for any place we don't already have on our maps. The more, the better. What do you think of General Vargas? That's General Vargas for you. Sorry, I just called him Vargas. My bad. A wild man back when we patrolled together. Now he's too cautious for his own good. Or the Rangers. So you're proud to be a Ranger. If the Rangers didn't exist, I would have joined some scavenger gang and been dead before I was 30. I may have lost a leg in my service here, but I found my mind. I call that a bargain. The best I ever had. Cautious. What do you mean, too cautious? We lost a lot of men taking this place, and I understand him wanting to regroup and rebuild. And, well, it's been 15 years since he's done that. While we've been sitting here guarding our little patch, the weeds have been growing beyond our borders, and every year we let them go, they're going to be harder to cut back when the time comes. The weeds? Raiders, militias, mutant animals, mad scientists, cults. We keep our own backyard clean, but beyond it, the wasteland is worse than it ever was. And there are places out there that haven't been updated on my maps since we got here. What about our borders? Look at this map. This is the Ranger Citadel. Our territory stretches from rail nomads here in the north to the Ag Center in the south, and Hypole in the east. That's it. Everything outside that triangle has become terra incognita. Our influence is shrinking when it should be expanding. You know about Hypole? Well, it was a reservoir and water treatment plant. We got our water from them in exchange for patrolling up there. That is until you let it die. Thanks. An old pre-war research facility that got turned into a farm. Now it's a research facility again. Bunch of scientist types up there trying to figure out ways to grow more and better crops in the wastelands. We get most of our food from them. Good thing you saved it. And rail nomad camp? A little town built up out of rail cars. Always fighting amongst themselves, but they don't generally bother anyone else. A bit of a drug problem, though. I wish they would end their conflict. Every time one of them gets the upper hand, I have to change my maps. Alright, what about Darwin's village? Darwin, not Darwin's. Darwin doesn't own it. Well, nobody does, since the radiation overwhelmed it. It's abandoned. I'll mark the spot where it used to be on your map. Wow, that's really far up there. Okay. We'll close that. Enjoy the hike. What about Corporal Egglestrom? His incessant chatter can be wearing. Sure, but I'm glad he's here. He acts as a shield for all the idiots who would otherwise bother me. Nice. And your artificial leg. Where'd you get that cool artificial leg? If you ask about it again, I'll tear it off and beat you with it. Come on, what if one of us loses a limb? You're going to keep a fix like this to yourself? You're right, I'm being selfish. I got it from a woman named Dr. Kyle. Don't know where she came from, but she did excellent work. It's not for the squeamish, though. The new leg is fine, works like a charm, but it's powered by a fuel cell that's implanted in the chest. Kind of freaks me out, to be honest. What's freaky about it? It's like a little blue gem sitting in my breastbone. First few nights I had it, the glow kept me awake. It just feels unnatural. He's Iron Man, everybody! It's Tony Stark, get him! Back to work. Well, we've learned of the museum and the maps and everything else. It's sweet, sweet nice. It's time to continue on. And I think since we've gone pretty much full circle at this point, we are going to head out of here. And we're going to get to the edge of the little Ranger Citadel town thing. And from there, we're probably just going to break off the episode. I think it'll be about 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I feel bad for you, Echo. Bachowski does two things. Stinks and drinks. Now, not the caliber of ranger we expect. Alright, so we want to leave this place. Actually, that's the plan. So let's come over here. And once we get here, this is where we're going to break off the episode, guys. And we should finally be able to leave in the very next one. So this is, again, a little bit of a shorter one. You know what? I'm going to step out. We'll go a little bit further, guys. It's fine. We're going to travel. Sure. Pretty sure we filled up our canteens at some point. I know a lot of my people are still somewhat hurt. I want to push the envelope a little bit, see if we can get them a little bit more hurt before we heal them up through the leveling up. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. And the RTV is to the west. Or the RV. RTV is something totally different. We want to move faster. Yes. And what is this? This is Rick's RV. Alright, well I'm going to look around a little bit before we go play with Rick's RV. See if there's anything we can find. Oh, see dangerous raiders. Let's go kill these guys, and that's going to do it for this episode, folks. So a little tiny bit of action after being stuck in the Citadel for like 3 full episodes. We're finally out, and we're actually able to do something. It's not a great amount of stuff, but it's something. Okay, looks like we can go all the way over there. My people would actually move, and there they go. They are starting to move. Alright, and we're going to do that. And I suppose we can probably take a shot with him. Alright, there we go. We did some work, we did some damage. Sure, why not? Take it. Down he goes. Sight blocked. And we have a pump action shotgun. And down he goes. That was it. That was really, really pathetically easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was, like, ridiculous easy. Okay, basic trauma kit. Fine, we'll keep it on, I guess on him. I'll take that. We will distribute all. Put some bullets on her. Distribute, and I guess that's about it. So, we're going to come over here, and that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully in the next one, we can actually get some stuff done. We can get the rad suits, and we can get moving, and everything will be sweet, sweet nice. There's no way to be absolutely certain, but that's my hope anyway. Either way, that's going to do it, guys. I will see you next time with more Wasteland 2. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.